I'm half Chinese, quarter Puerto Rican, quarter white, and for almost all of my life, I have never felt connected to any of them. I was born and raised in Oakland, California. If you know anything about the Bay, you know that there aren't Puerto Ricans there. I didn't even really think much of it either until I moved to New York and I realized how big the Puerto Rican culture is here. We're about to get real deep, real intimate, so you can kind of have a backstory. My mom is Chinese, but she's actually from Vietnam. She's from a very small town of Vietnam called Bac Lieu. I sounded really Asian saying that. My dad is Puerto Rican and white and grew up in the Bay Area. His dad was from Hawaii. My grandpa's dad is from Puerto Rico. My grandma I think she's actually from New York, and she's half German, half Swedish. And there's always the question, what are you? What are you? Shut up. No, like actually disrespectfully shut up. I hate the what are you question. It's so disrespectful. I think you mean, what's your ethnicity? Not what are you? My parents got a divorce when I was so young. I mean, like, I don't even remember seeing them together. That's how young I was. And that separation really caused me to live with my mom more, essentially, because my dad was traveling a lot. He wasn't around as much. My mom was definitely more of like the caretaker. So I grew up more with my Chinese side. My Chinese side, I would say, is semi-traditional, but also kind of American. My mom is definitely the most Americanized of her siblings. I really don't think I realized how disassociated I was from my Puerto Rican culture until I moved to New York, because there are so many Puerto Ricans here. And I almost feel like ashamed to say that I'm Puerto Rican and I don't speak the language and I don't have like much knowledge of the culture. And because I didn't grow up as much with my Puerto Rican side, I want to know so much more. Like, I truly want to immerse myself in the culture, but I also just have that like internal embarrassment of saying that I'm Puerto Rican, and again, like, I don't know a lot about it, and I truly hate that. And whenever I tell people I'm half Chinese, quarter Puerto Rican, quarter white, it's so funny to me because their initial question is, so do you speak Spanish? They don't ask me if I speak Chinese. I guess I can't speak white. But also being multiracial, I have never felt like truly connected to one culture, or like I can fit into just one category, because there's no category to put me in. I'm Chinese, but I'm not Chinese enough. I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not Puerto Rican enough. I'm white, but I'm not white enough. I grew up speaking a dialect of Chinese called Teochew, and if I were to, let's just give you some words right now, I can tell you what my name is. Wakamia si Sydney, Wakapapa si Puerto Rican y Petnang y Wakamama si Teochew. So I was saying that my name is Sydney, my dad is Puerto Rican and white, and my mom is Teochew. And what's so annoying about being multiracial is the fact that my mom speaks 5 languages and my dad speaks 3 languages. Meanwhile, I speak a language and a half. Like, you didn't want to teach your kids anything? And that's not to say that I can't learn the language now. It's just more difficult. And I know I have not been putting the time and effort into learning it as I should be. But what I have done over the past few years is taken 2 solo trips, 2 or 3 actually, to Puerto Rico. I went by myself to San Juan. I explored the island. It was so beautiful. And I really felt so connected. Every single time I've been to Puerto Rico, like, I've literally felt like I belong here and I could live here. And I just feel so at peace. And I'm so blessed that that island is a part of me. And I get it. I don't look very Puerto Rican, or I don't look very Chinese, or blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is that you want to say, I have heard it all. And I mean, I get it, but I also feel like I look like exactly what I'm mixed with. Given like Chinese people, not all Chinese people look a certain way, but I get why the assumption wouldn't automatically be that I am Chinese. Puerto Rican people come in all different shapes, all different colors. I'm just like, why can I not also be one of those people who look different? Rather, I'm just judged because I'm Chinese and Puerto Rican. And I know because I live in New York, Puerto Rican culture is so big. But again, as I said earlier, I'm shy. Like, I'm not shy, which is crazy because I'm literally like filming in public right now. But I'm shy to be something and feel like I'm not. Again, with the imposter syndrome. I wish that my dad taught me the language that his abuela taught him, or grew up speaking with it more, or taught me more about the foods. so disconnected, and I absolutely hate that. Moving to New York gave me a newfound perspective on Puerto Rican culture and just how much pride they have in it. Like, you can go to East Harlem, you can go to parts of the Bronx. The question I get asked all the time is, what are you? You know what's so funny is I can remember vividly when I moved to New York, the amount of times I would get asked the what are you question. And the one that stands out the most right now to me is I had this man come up to me and he goes,
"What country are you from?"
I said,
I'm from the United States. He was like,
"No, but like, what are you?"
and I was like, I'm a girl. And then I go on to explain that I'm half Chinese, quarter Puerto Rican, quarter white, and then they continue to be even more confused. And it's this steady line of questions and just all these confusions about how I came about. And growing up in the Bay Area, mixed race people are just a common thing. And I know people are like, Puerto Rican isn't even a race. Please shut up. You know what I mean? Like, growing up in the Bay Area, you see mixed people everywhere. I'm saying you can see black and Mexican, white and Mexican, Asian and black, Asian and white. Like, everyone is all together versus in New York, what I've seen is everyone has their own little pocket for their community. Like, there's Little Haiti, there is like Little DR, and then there's the Puerto Rican community, and then there's like the Jewish community, but there's no like intersection. And it's very interesting to see as someone who, one, is multiracial and also comes from a place where everyone meshes. Some main differences I do want to highlight being Chinese and Puerto Rican. Growing up Chinese, my mom never said, I love you. Affection, comfort, all that kind of stuff, that's not very Chinese, okay? My mom shows her love through food, through asking if we've brought a sweater outside, asking if we've ate enough. Meanwhile, my dad is very touchy. He loves hugging. He loves words of affirmation. He's also kind of has machismo energy, so we butt heads a lot. I don't really know if any of this made sense or if I kind of just talked a bunch, but I guess all in all, it's just very confusing. It's a confusing world to navigate, and I'm curious if I'm the only one who feels this way or if there are other people who are also multiracial or biracial and feel similarly, because it's just something that I struggle with, but something I am truly passionate about. And learning more about my culture and embracing myself in it is very important to me, especially when I have children. Like, that's something that I want them to be a part of. How do you navigate this? I'm very curious. I want to read all the comments, so let me know.